Hey, good morning, Wendy. I'm not used to being up this early, to be totally honest with you. Don't let my creepy doll back there in the corner creep you out. I've been up since 7 a.m. I try to get a really pretty sunrise like Okie gets where he is there in Oklahoma. Didn't happen here. I'm on the side of a mountain. The trees block the view. And I'm going to try to get a better one another day, though. But I'm just today, I'm not fully prepared for today, honestly, because I'm trying to prep and plan for the garden for next year. And I hadn't gotten much done. I didn't get any of my clips uploaded. Hey, Calamity Jane, how are you this morning? You're slowly moving? Well, I'm not used to getting up this early, honestly. I got up at 7. Oh, it's still a little dark there in Oklahoma? Yeah, Wendy, y'all get some beautiful sunrises there. Like, I want to try to get some, but I'm not going to drive away from my house to get a sunrise. Um, but if more people come on, see, I don't know how many will come on this morning. Because like I said, I don't ordinarily start my day this early at all, but I'm going to start. I'm going to start because I need to start getting up earlier. Y'all, when my alarm went off at 7 o'clock this morning, I was like, no, I'm not hitting the snooze button. Not this time. So it's still a little dark there in Texas, too. Do you all get really pretty sunrises, Calamity? I know for Wendy and Okie, they're in Oklahoma, their sunrises are gorgeous. Wendy, you should do one because your property is beautiful. God, it's so beautiful. And I am just so amazed at your huge greenhouse like that. That had to have taken a lot of work. I can't have one because I was gonna plan for a small one for next year. I look halfway crazy, y'all. That doll is creepy back there in the corner. I gotta say it. But with us on the side of a mountain, we had a really big flood last week. I don't think it would work. I can put her in blue, Calamity. Let me put her. Hold on. Oh, it won't let me do it on here. I'm on Restream. If I was on my phone, um, I could put her in blue, but it's not gonna let me do it on here. I bet so, Wendy. It's beautiful. Do you know, Calamity, that doll? I have two of them. My mom did have four, but the other two that she had looked really, really rough, and so I didn't keep those. But oh, okay. But I got those from my mom. She collected dolls, and when she passed away, that one, and then there's another one sitting over here to my left, holding a teddy bear. Um, I kept those. Eventually, when I get my room redone, this is my room. Um, I'm gonna get some shelves and I'll sit them on shelves because I want to collect those dolls like that too. Good morning, Missy. I got up at 7 a.m. this morning. Good morning, Okies. Okies, don't leave because I'm going to show a clip in a minute. It might take a minute for it to load, but I was just talking about you. I must have talked you up. But we were talking about the beautiful sunrises that you all get, you and Wendy and anybody that's there in Oklahoma. And I tried to do a sunrise this morning. And I think because it's overcast here, it didn't really go that well. But let me see if I can go ahead and get it to play so y'all can see it. But I'm going to try to do another one the next time. Yeah. Yeah, word. I'm gonna try to do another one the next time I do my gardening videos. Um, I didn't even get to get my clips uploaded here for the gardening thing, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do another one. Hopefully, it'll be really good. But let me see. This is gonna take a minute for it to load. I
Well,
know. Hold
y'all,
on.
where I am, I don't guess I
You
can
know,
get
there
a
it goes.
really. Well, y'all, where I am, I don't guess I can get a really, really good sunrise. I mean, at least not today. It's 7:15. As you can see, the sun is starting to come up over here. But yeah, it comes up in this direction. We have cloudy skies today. Oh, there it look, yeah, it comes in this direction. I wonder. Let's see, he's still. No, I'd have to go way up there. I'll try to get a better one another day because it's really overcast out here now.
Why is it not? Why am I? Oh, I know why I'm not coming back. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, Spongy's still asleep. But yeah, Okies, I might be like, can y'all tell that I'm on the side of a mountain now? Can y'all tell it by seeing that view that we live in a really mountainous region? Like where we are at, what you were seeing is used to be a big giant mountain, and probably about, I think they said about 12 years ago, um, they blasted through the mountain, and of course it shrunk the mountain some. Yeah, I know, Okies. It was because it was overcast. Um, it's still the first time I've gotten up in a long time, given the illness that I have, because it's so hard to get up in the mornings. I am in Tennessee, Wendy, but I am in, I don't know if you know where Roan Mountain is in Tennessee. We are about 20 minutes from the Virginia state line, but it is for, it's we're total mountainous region all the way, all the way. And like, I'm gonna be going to see my friend Shannon at Us and Our Bunch, and she is in Kentucky. She is actually 2 hours and 10 minutes from me, and I'm gonna be going to see her probably the first week of December. I haven't decided yet, but that's probably when it'll be. And she's all in the mountains too. So when I go see her, I'm gonna film that. But y'all, let me put the countdown down, see if we can get some more people to come in. It's chilly here too. But I know you guys like in Oklahoma and Texas and all that. I know y'all get winter, but you get it later than us. Oh my God. Okies is so silly. Okies is hilarious. Okay, I'm going to put the countdown, y'all. Oh, late bloomer K.E. Cottrell. Is that the full name, Wendy? Late bloomer K.E. Cottrell. Let me write it down. Let's see. I'll just write it right here. Late bloomer Cayuga Trail. Is that how it looks? Excuse me, y'all. I had a burp. Is that how it looks when you're looking for it on YouTube? Kittrell. Ittrell. Where in Tennessee does she live? Does it say? And if y'all hear that background noise, it's the Alexa little ball thing playing the music that we use to sleep because Spongy's still in bed. Oh, Late Bloomer Show? At Late Bloomer Show? Okay. At Late Bloomer Show. At Late Bloomer Show. Yeah, I like to connect with gardeners and homesteaders as much as possible. Late Bloomer Show. All right, I got it down. When we in the live, I'll go look her up. I'll tell her Hardneck Farm 1736 recommended her channel. She sounds interesting. Late Bloomer Show. All right, y'all. I'm gonna put it on the countdown so I can go get some more coffee because I am really tired. And I'm gonna check on my pets to make sure they're all right. Might feed the fish real quick. Is she? I'm looking forward to looking her up. That'll be interesting. All right, y'all. Let me put it on the countdown. Get my coffee. Feed the fish. I'll be right back. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, this picture right here. This is the area I live. This is what it looks like in the fall. These pictures down here are my place, or my house down here. But I live right in this area. Isn't it gorgeous, y'all? Isn't that gorgeous? And it really, really does look like this in the fall. It is beautiful. I can't wait to show you all images and everything when the leaves start changing. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, she was in Cheers, Gilmore Girls, and some others. Wow, that is amazing. Good morning, Courtney. How are you? Everybody say good morning to Autumn Soul Lane. She is just the sweetest. If you have not checked out her channel, it is just like it looks, Autumn Soul Lane. And she cooks some amazing food. And she does all kinds of home decor. Just really, really nice. But yeah, this is where I live, y'all. This is the area. And wait till y'all see it in live time. Live time. Good morning, Lucy. How are you this morning? I keep missing your lives, girlfriend. I keep missing your lives because either you're on later and I'm cooking or doing something, or you're on real early. Sometimes I catch you. Whoever hasn't connected with Lucy Warren's World, she is really, really sweet, very supportive, very supportive. Go check her out. I know I am too, Courtney. I can't believe I'm so technically handicapped. I, I, I don't know what it is with my Facebook, but I think you're right. I think it's because it is a business account. I made it a business account years ago because I used to run my own publishing company online. And I don't know how to. Well, I don't know if I would want to revert it back to a just a personal one. I don't want to mess anything up because I am monetized there. But y'all, let me tell you, being monetized on Facebook is very hard to make money. You got to be at it. You got to really be at it. Really, you got to really be. It's hard. It's really hard. But next time I do my gardening update live and all that, which Okies inspired me to do this, and I think it would be good for all of us who do gardening. I think Calamity does it. I was watching her yesterday live, and she was doing an update on what she's getting ready to do. Yeah. So I'll just wait for you to send me, like, what I would need. I'm sad I can't really get it. I'll see if I'll you know what I'll do. I'll try to connect with Facebook support and ask them about it. If I flipped it back over to personal, would it hurt anything? I'll do that. But yeah, I think it would be good for us gardeners. Y'all, Courtney does gardening too at Autumn Soul Lane. She does a lot of gardening. Her garden did really well this year, looked really good. But she's planning for a lot next year too. I have no idea right now, Courtney. I think I'm going to help Spongie's channel. A spoonful of Spongie. I'm going to let her make something today for her channel. But I don't know what it'll be yet. Speaking of bread, I made my first homemade loaf. God, y'all, I got to do my eyebrows. I made my first, and I have no makeup on. Oh, I made my first homemade loaf of brioche bread yesterday. I'm going to kill this cat. I need to put all my cats outside. But I made my first loaf of brioche bread yesterday. First loaf of bread I've ever made. I'm going to cut it today. And I know it's not going to be perfect because it's the first time I've ever made homemade bread. But I'm going to cut it here this morning and toast it for toast. And I'm going to do a taste test thing. No, I don't think so, Calamity. I think it's a wonderful thing to come online and do a live and share what you're planning, even if it's in the beginning stages. Like I said, Okies inspired me with this, and I think it's a great idea for all of us to get together and share our ideas live, maybe once a week. Share them live where we're at. Good morning, Terry. Terry is a gardener too. She does oh gosh, she's got a wonderful garden. So if y'all haven't connected with Terry at Terry McPherson 9398, make sure to connect with her. I'm on Restream, so I can't put her in blue or anything right now. Oh gosh, y'all, I got to get the charger for my computer. Let me put you on the countdown because it's going to die. Hold on.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who are we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow? The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves in the fall. Who are we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow? The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on. Yeah, I've still got Tennessee on my mind. Yeah.
Life keeps spinning, no one's winning. Are we ever gonna stop?
I'm trying to do something real quick, y'all. Let's see. Give me just a minute. No, I want to go here. Okay, here it is. I'm trying to add. Let's see. No, it's not good. Oh, well, it will let me add, won't it? And then, let's see. I know I'm interrupting the countdown. I'm trying to find a clip because I wanted to show you where I was going to put the pumpkins I do next year, and then the seeds that Okie sent me. I guess this clip will have to do right here. It's not going to show it all. All right, now remember I'm on the side of a mountain, so you can see it's hard terrain. And then let's see. All right, I'll go back to the countdown in a minute, you guys. Let's see. That's. I don't know if y'all can see my asparagus real good right there like that. Okay, I'm just going to go with those clips because I didn't get enough ready. So let me go ahead and go back to the countdown. Yeah, Terry's sweet potatoes, everything, her garden did like amazing. forgot to turn that off, y'all. Oh, I did. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, this book is probably going to come up backwards. This is the book that I use for all my planning. It's called The Simplified Garden Journal. And I like it a lot. I need to get a new one for this year. She did. She had a really good sweet potato harvest. Now, in one of my lives I did or with Okies, I was telling him I forgot to plant sweet potatoes. I got so involved with other things that I forgot to plant sweet potatoes. But what I'm going to do next year, this is one of my goals, is I'm going to plant sweet potatoes in the spring, right after the first frost, and then I'll harvest them. That'll probably be the end of July when I get the first harvest. No, it'll be, I might only be able to do one harvest in this area. Just not thinking about it. Because if I plant them at the end of April, normally our last frost is April 30th. If I plant them at the end of April, they need to be in the ground at least 120 days. I know all us farmers know that already. That they need to be in the ground at least 120 days. So the end of April, May, June, July, that's going to put it at the end of August. I don't think I'd have time to do another harvest. It is called The Simplified Garden Journal. I know it's backwards. The Simplified Garden Journal. And one thing that I do really like about it is in each section, let me show you. Well, at the beginning of it, which I wrote stuff in the beginning, at the beginning, your first page is like this. It's got stickers, and it's got little things, your water dots to remind you of watering. But it's got stickers. And then it also follows like a religious kind of background. And it'll have like sayings. That's what they call it. They call it, there's a Facebook group. And on the Facebook, it's called The Simplified Sisterhood on Facebook. The Simplified Sisterhood on Facebook. So yeah, I don't know why that types that twice when I do that. But anyway, you got your stickers here. You know, it tells you can put like, because I'm forgetful. I forget things. So it'll tell you when to fertilize, prune, harvest, water. You got all those little stickers. And another thing, I always go to Hobby Lobby and I get gardener stickers to use in my book. But it always starts at the beginning, like this page is how to plan your garden. I know it's backwards, y'all. That tells you how to plan your garden. It's just great. It's great because it has an area where, like, this is what I was writing on yesterday. So it's got what worked last year and what didn't work last year. So for me, my eggplant, I learned really quickly. I planted way too late. I learned a lot this past year. I learned an awful lot from my area. Even though I'm in zone 7A, it still doesn't matter. Your areas can be different depending on where you're at. So I learned, for instance, example, good morning, Janet. Y'all, that's my good friend Janet Dwyer. She is sweet. She is very supportive. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she's very supportive. Terry, it is a garden planner. Yeah, it's very, very nice. And like I said, it follows a religious structure. You can look up the group on Facebook, the Simplified Sisterhood. It's really nice. I got to get a new one for going into next year. It is, Okies. Gardening is a lifelong learning process. It really is. I'll type the name again for you, Terry. The Simplified Garden Journal. You're in 7A as well, Wendy. See, you're in 7A, but it's different for you compared to me. So while you can plant some things that are going to work right now, I can't. So let me give you another example. I encouraged Okies to purchase Black Beauty zucchinis because I've done a lot of research about them. They're a very hardy crop. They can survive a lot, especially extreme heat. They do really, really well. Did they really, Wendy? Oh my God, and I missed it. I'm going to have to go and tell them thank you so much. I'm going to have to go and watch their replay. Oh my God, I can't believe they did that. That is so kind of them. That is so sweet. Oh, that just made my day. Just made my day. It really did. Yes, Terry, it is the Simplified Sisterhood. On Facebook too. But his Black Beauty zucchini are doing really good. Okay, I was going on my zone, right? 7A. I thought I could go ahead and plant them. See, he's going to already harvest. I can't plant Black Beauty zucchini in this area, even though it says you can. I can't. I got blossoms, but I never got anything. Yeah, they seem to be. They seem to be, Wendy. I mean, that is so cool they did that. I really, really appreciate that. Good morning, Nicola. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I know you're in the process of moving to your summer location. Well, it's going to be winter, but you're moving there, going there for warm temperatures. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to have to go out there and yank up all my Black Beauty because it's getting colder and colder. I had to put a heater in my pond, my fish pond, because I don't bring them in the winter. They stay out there. I'll probably need to get another heater to put in there. But yeah, they got the blossoms, but they're never going to produce anything. So I learned that I'm not going to be able to plant those for fall crop unless I were to do it earlier. Also, green beans in this area do not do good if they're in full sun, they're not going to do good. So one of my goals next year is I am going to get some trellises. I don't know if my husband can build them or not. I might have to get them pre-manufactured. And I'm going to have the green beans grow up the trellises, but I'm going to plant them directly in ground. And I am probably going to do, because we love green beans, I'm going to probably do 8 green bean plants. Because this past year I only did 4. I'm going to do 8 to 10 green bean plants next year, and I'm going to plant them right after our first frost. And when I do my next live on my gardening planning, I'll show you exactly where I'm going to put them. Black zucchini, I'm going to plant. Black Beauty zucchini, I'm going to plant in the spring. And I'm going to plant them alongside where I do the green beans. So since we love zucchini, we love butternut squash too. Gosh, it's so good. butternut squash is so, oh gosh, Okies. When you do your butternut squash, it is so good in stir fries. Especially a chicken stir fry. It is so, so good. Really good. Well, I don't have a. Oh, you mean you are, Nicola? You're going to possibly grow green beans on the balcony next year? I think that'll do really well for you. Especially if you get like, you could get, because it looks like your balcony is pretty big. You could get a mid-size, like one of the longer growing things and put out there, and then get you a trellis to put in it, and then have your green beans grow up the trellis. That would do really good. That would do really, really good. Just make sure that if they're going to get full sun exposure, you have something to give them some shade, because they do not like full sun. I'll have to do, well, I won't be doing it this winter. I might buy some at the grocery store, Janet. Because I only got 2 butternut squash this year because I did something. I mean, they grew nice. They did well. But I planted them in direct sun. And I don't think they like that. I don't think they like that. And it was really, really hot. Yeah, it'll do good if you do it like that, Nicola. It really will. And then let me show you this picture. It's not going to be the best picture. But right here, it looks like a small hill, but it's not. We have big tree roots all up on this mountain. This used to be a huge mountain. But I'm going to take all these wrought iron pieces, and I might need to get some more. And I'm going to line them up, because this is the boundary, right where I have these, between my yard and these people's yard. On one side. That's on one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these apart and line them up all the way down. I'll show you better images next time. And this is going to be where I grow all the pumpkins. So like this section right here, I'm pretty sure, because I want to grow some of the white pumpkins. So here is going to be white pumpkins. And then I'm going to just have the vines grow this direction, down this way, going that angle. And then I need to till this. I only tilled part of it, but I need to till this whole side of this hill. And it goes a good distance. And all of that's going to be where all the pumpkins are growing. And then I'm also going to get some trellises for some of the vines, so that I can pick some of them up off the ground. Well, some, because I don't want them all lying on the ground. But this is going to be the white pumpkin area. And then I'm going to till all this up. This is already tilled. But I'm going to till all of this up. Y'all will see, because I'll show some of it. And this area is going to be where I plant several of the seeds Oki sent me for the pumpkins he grew. And then next to those, I'm going to do the, what are they called, Okies? The sweet pumpkins? The little ones. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more of that. And I'm going to get trellis and everything. It will, because the vines like to grow down. And that's why I was thinking this hill is going to be perfect to grow a pumpkin patch. Okies, what's the name of those pumpkins? Are you still here? The sweet little pumpkins. Because his pumpkins are going to go in this area. Y'all will see as I build it up. And I'll I'll do a sketch. Just I'm not as good of a drawer as Okies, but I'll do that too. Um, and then next to these, I'll show you another picture next time. Will be pumpkins. All right. Now, this is my black zucchini, Black Beauty zucchini. But you see, I got blooms, right? But I didn't get sugar pie. Sugar pie. Thank you. I didn't, but I'm not going to get anything. I'm just not going to get anything. So I'm just going to go ahead, pull this bed. I'm going to till it and prep it, winterize it, enrich the soil, the ground with my compost and all that for next year and just move on. I'm just going to move on. Good morning, Shannon. I think the more you grow in your gardens, the richer your ground gets and the better harvest you have. I really do believe that. Let me show you all something real quick. Grab something. Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm going to I think you've seen this before. Oh, let me get the little bee image. It's so cute. Look at my marigolds. Look at the little bee. But yeah, in your garden, it's really important to have flowers that attract a lot of bees, especially when we're talking about squash, zucchinis, pumpkins, tomatoes. You need a lot of pollinators. That's why I do sunflowers and I do marigolds. And Courtney gave me the idea. I'm going to do hollyhocks going into next year. I don't know if Courtney's still here or not. I'm going to ask her if she would send me some hollyhock seeds. I know these are the big, giant marigolds. Shannon, did you plant some of the big, giant ones? Let me see. See, that's another good image of them. They're really big blossoms. I'm going to start getting up. So here's my goal. I'm going to start getting up. This morning I got up at 7. I'll probably start just keep it at 7 for about a week. Oh, are you seeing it now, Shannon? Oh, around Snapdragons, Nicola? That might be. Let me write that down. Hold on, because I'm trying to write down things I'm going to need. Let me go to my notes. All right, so another thing I like about this gardening book is you write down, y'all, because I still got it on that picture. You can write down everything that you're going to buy, where to get it at, all that. So I like that too for your planning. So Nicola said, Snapdragons. Hey, have fun in nature. How are you this morning? I'm glad to have you here. Sunflowers, herbs, yeah. I don't know, Shannon. Let me try again. Tell me if you see this. Do you see that? Oh, you're going to exit off and get back on? Okay. All right, my soul sister. Oh, I'm trying to scroll up on the chat, y'all. So have fun in nature said I do sunflowers, but prefer herbs for flowers and pollinators. Lavender, sage. We have that's another goal I have, y'all. I'll have to show you all that on the next live. But I am going to have fun in nature is correct. I'm gonna plant a lot of wildflowers on the edges of my property, my yard, all the way around pretty much. And because she is right. And then I'm also going to use a lot of herbs, but I like to use the beds that you can just go out on your porch and just snip them or whatever you want to do. All right, let's see. Okay, good. You see me now, Shannon? I don't know. It might just be like the internet or something. I don't know. Oh, it's okay, Okies. You did? Of the big marigolds, they are. I'm gonna tell you guys. These are fantastic pollinators. So I was gonna write down. Nicola said snapdragons, so I'm gonna write down snapdragons. And then Courtney at August Solane, she's the one that has me wanting to get hollyhocks. So I'm going to write down hollyhocks. And I'm also going to do some, well, I already know I'm going to do wildflowers in one area. And I'm going to write 2026 up here. And then on this line, I'm going to write 4 pollinators. But also just because they're really pretty. Thank you, Janet. And then I was trying to get a picture of, let me see, hold on. Because I wanted to talk to you real quick about what I'm going to do with this bed. Hold on, y'all. I'll tell you one thing. I got an abundance of okra. My okra, the time I planted it was the perfect timing in this zone. It was the perfect timing, and I've got a bunch of okra. A bunch. And I got one eggplant because I planted it too late. Yeah, it's probably getting too cold for your lemon verbena, Shannon. That's a good picture of my marigolds on the backside. See, I planted them in behind corn. But I am adding 3 new garden beds, and that's about all I'll be able to do. 3 more new garden beds, and that's pretty much going to be the completion because I do the container gardening. And I have a big project for next year I'm hoping to get completed, and that's to have my porch rebuilt back there and extended all the way to the end of the home. Yeah, it is. Planting a garden is half the fun. Basil and tomatoes, yeah. I need to write that down. I want to, hold on. Where's my page at? I got to put that on my notes page. And then another thing nice about this garden book is it's got your graphs already in it. So you can do your plans and stuff. I love that. But the main thing that See, that's all the way back in July of 2022. But I'm going to start right here. There's my notes. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. I'm going to mark that. Mark that page. Okay, so notes. I'm going to plant 2026 basil and tomatoes together. See, I think it's really nice to have these lives like this because people know things that other people don't know. And I really appreciate that. Have fun in nature. So I'm going to definitely plant my basil and tomatoes together, and then dill and cucumbers. Dill and cucumbers. Anybody else have any good idea to share that harmonizes before we end our live here in 5 minutes? Oh, okay. I'll send you some, Shannon. As soon as I harvest them and dry out the seeds, I'll send you some. Yeah, the container gardening. The only thing I'll say about the container gardening, if you use container, is this is what I learned this year. You want to make sure your holes in the bottom are drilled really good. You want nice size holes in the bottom. I mean, not big gaping holes, but you want nice size holes. And you want a really nice mixture of soils, your compost, all that. But you want to sit them on bricks. You want them totally raised up off the ground. You don't want them sitting on the ground at all. Because I ran into a lot of problems. I think that's what happened to all my melons. Every last one of my melons this past year got blossom rot. Oh, is it really, Nicola? The okra? I got, y'all, I'm telling you, I got so much okra. Gumbo with okra? Yes, it is good. In fact, I'm going to put that on my notes section. Make gumbo using my okra. So I won't forget. Nicole likes to stir fry with it, mustard seeds, onion, and a little turmeric, pepper, salt. Have that with rice and a dry curry dish. I bet that would be good. It is have fun in nature. It is. Oh, but let me try to get this last picture here. We mix cow poop, chicken poop with our soil, tomatoes, peppers, and onions in containers. Yeah, I think your tomatoes will do good doing them that way. As long as you make sure, don't forget to keep the containers up off the ground, like set them on big bricks so they're elevated and the water can drain out of the bottom really well. And then you'll want to have like makeshift trellises for them and all that kind of stuff. I think for me, I am going to do my tomatoes in ground next year because the German Queen I planted in ground did so well. So good. But let me try to show y'all this garden bed. Let's see. Okay, so you make your own pallets or do you get them from somewhere? Y'all, this is my asparagus. First year, I know it's leaning over right now, and I got grass growing in there. But I got a lot of asparagus. Next year, I'm going to have to stake it because it gets so big and it leans over. Good morning, Izzy. Oh, because I'm showing pictures. Let's see. Let's see. That's why I'm in the corner. I'm trying to get the picture of my, let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Lord God, help me. I'm just trying to find one picture. Oh, I know y'all seen this picture, but I'm just so proud of it. That was one of my sunflowers this year. Isn't it beautiful? This is another reason I like Restream so much, because you can do a live and share things at the same time, and I really like it. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting there. I promise. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. Come on. Because this is the last thing I wanted to talk about. Watch me not have it on here. Why is it not on here? Never mind. I have it on here. I know I do. I know I do. That picture of my big garden bed we've started working on. Next time. This is the German Queen right here. At this time of the year, I'm getting tomatoes like that. And she's in ground. But yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to plan on doing my garden live. What is today? Thursday? Every Thursday at 8 a.m. That's what I'm going to do. The garden live every Thursday at 8 a.m. So we can share ideas, talk, find out where we're at in our planning process, what's going on in the earth. Good morning, busy lady. How are you? I'm getting ready to end it. Getting ready to come to an end. But every Thursday at 8 a.m. is when I'm going to do this. I know. Have fun in nature. I don't really like the tomato cages either. I found that, like, if you have like a big one, like a German Queen, those tomato cages don't really work that well. I'm going to do trellises too. I think that's a great idea. That is a great idea. But y'all, I had a lot of fun. Oh, that's a good idea too. Thank you. Have fun in nature. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I thank you so much for joining me this morning. Cattle panels, are they expensive? Before we go, tell me. Are they expensive, the cattle panels? I need to make a note about that. I need to make a note about that. Check on cattle panels for tomatoes. I made a big note on that. But are they expensive, Wendy? Yeah, that was a great idea she mentioned. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you go and we can pick up where we left off on the cattle panels and all that next Thursday at 8 a.m. I will see you live. Y'all have a great day. I thank you again. And Shannon, I know you got some. You got some cattle panels. You'll have to tell me, message me and tell me how expensive they are. But it's so nice to see you too, busy lady. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Bye.